It was early in September, I think, and I got a call from a mate. He said that the BNP were down here with a stand, so I thought, well, no one else is doing anything about it. So I thought I would. I had a box laying around, thought of a snappy phrase, go away. So
to the point.
So I just came up here, just stood about 10 feet away, just looking at them, pointing this sign.
Right, yeah.
They didn't like it very much.
No. I wouldn't have thought so.
But so I was there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then some people decided to join me, and like,
that's cool.
All the time through I was like getting my hand shook and stuff, but a few people stood with me, told me that they agreed what I was doing, and just stood with me for a bit. The store was just around here. We gathered about a crowd of 20 people, and we were there for about 3 or 4 hours. It was quite chilly.
Did you make a lot of noise?
No, we just stood there, just looking at them, just telling...
Showing dissatisfaction.
Yeah, telling people the score, and then after a bit, the crowd was just growing. They weren't getting any attention, so they just packed up and left.
That doesn't mean CND go away.
No,
peace go away.
Go away, peace.
I got you. A similar thing happened to me when I was at school, right? And in those days, it was the National Front came to where I was brought up in Crawley, and we all sneaked out of school. Well, me and a load of mates, and like a lot of people, sneaked out of school about midday. Went down to where this march is going to be, and there was like hundreds of people there in Crawley, which I never thought would happen. Like protesters against, not marchers. There weren't really that many of them. Eventually, it all kicked off anyway. We started chasing them, throwing everything we could at them. They ended up being locked in the town hall with the police, like protecting them in the town hall. And all of us like got nicked and like held for a little bit, not too long, enough to, you know, we got let out within a good. Still had to go back to school basically, all late with no excuses or anything. And it's the only time I've ever been let off. Like every school teacher in our school turned a blind eye. We just all sneaked back in and no one said a word about it. So you got to go and do these things.
I just thought, if I don't do it, everyone's just going to walk past, nothing's going to happen. Exactly. People aren't going to really agree with it, but walk past and say a few snide comments.
Yeah, man.
But they'll still be there until 5 o'clock. I've never done any protests before, but this just made me quite angry.
In at the deep end, there you go. So after all that fuss, did you get any press attention?
A lot of anti-fascist websites and press covered it. The Hope Not Hate organisation, Kirklees Unity.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff like that, which I was really proud of. So got quite a few emails of support from all around the country. Apparently a lot of people, glad that young people are into this stuff as well.
It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done.
Yeah, it just felt really angry and felt I should do something. I didn't want them campaigning in my town and luring people in with populist ideas, essentially. It was amazing. As I say, I stood out there for about 2 hours and thought no one was going to come. And then when people started gathering around me and just people walking past and giving me the thumbs up and stuff, and just telling me that I was doing the right thing, it's just really heartening. It was a really nice feeling to feel like I was standing up for something that most people probably wouldn't. To get a group of people was more than I imagined that I'd actually do. It did feel really good. If I was to say anything, if you disagree with something, make it known. Make it known that you disagree with it. It's perfectly free. You're perfectly free to. It's a free country, free speech and all that. So, yeah, if you don't like something, make it known.